Go.
Hello everyone, it's Peter Moran from PC2261. I'm here to start off another series of videos throughout 2021. And today I'm going to introduce our special guest, and that's Jess Slater, our Senior Property Manager. Welcome, Jess.
Thanks, Pete.
Great to have you, Jess.
Nice to be here.
Always. Now, Jess, could you perhaps just give our audience a little bit of a background on your history in real estate?
Yeah, so I've been doing real estate for probably a little bit over 14 years now, I'd say. Started off in sales support, but quickly made my way into property management and have been in property management ever since, and I love it.
Going strong, Jess. That's great. 14 years is a pretty fair effort in property management.
It is, yeah.
Well done. And Jess, obviously the rental market, it's really gone crazy out there, much like the sale market that we're seeing. But just tell us a little bit about what is actually happening out there for prospective tenants and what's going on with rent amounts.
Yeah, so we've noticed quite a lot of people come into our area since COVID-19. And why wouldn't you want to live here? A lot of people are now working from home, or they've got some more cash to spend because they can't holiday or go very far. So we've noticed a lot of people are just looking for bigger, nicer homes, closer to the beach, things like that, which has driven the inquiry up quite high, and in turn pushed the prices up quite high in our area, and a lot of influx, especially from Sydney and Newcastle areas at the moment.
So would it be fair to say that we've seen a sudden increase in rent in the last 3 to 6 months?
Oh, definitely. I mean, rents have gone up dramatically in the last 3 to 6 months. It's unbelievable. Never seen anything like it, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think you and I were looking at some figures the other day, and in some instances we're probably seeing a spike of maybe 10% or more.
Yeah, sometimes more. Yeah.
So I think the feedback we're hearing from a lot of people as well, if you're a prospective tenant out there, regardless of whether you might have sold your home and you need to go and find somewhere to rent, or whether you're a new tenant entering the rental market, the frustration is obviously there is a shortage of properties, the demand is extremely strong.
Yeah.
What can a prospective tenant do to help get their application across the line?
So the first thing I would say would be get your application in as soon as you can. Sometimes people are sort of waiting a little bit and seeing what happens, but if you get it in as soon as you can. The other thing is just having everything ready and there. So if we have to chase for items that are missing, or ring to find out more information, it can make the process longer and more frustrating. So if you have everything ready and in place, and give us as much information as you can so that we're not having to chase for it, yeah, that's the best thing that you can probably do to help your application.
So just to clarify, when you talk about having everything ready, what sort of things should they be prepared to put in their application?
Yeah, so obviously you need your 100 points of ID. One of those must be photo ID. We also request bank statements as well. So making sure you've got that whole 100 points. If you've got more, even better. And also just making sure you fill out each question in the application form so that we have all the information in front of us when we put it to the owner.
Yeah, so I guess obviously the more detail that's in the application, the better an applicant's chances are of getting approved. And particularly in a market where we are seeing a shortage of rentals, things are tight, so the landlords are going to be very particular about the type of tenant that's going in there based on as much information as we can provide the landlords with.
Definitely, that's correct.
Very good. Well, Jess, it's been great to have you on board again. Finally, we are going to finish our series of videos this year with a little bit of a fun fact. Now, I know you're a mad Elvis fan.
I am, yes, yeah.
And I don't know too much about Elvis, so for all our listeners out there, can you tell us a little bit about Elvis that we don't know?
Okay, so my fun fact is that Elvis was actually a twin, and his twin's name was Jesse, so I like to think a little bit close to my heart.
So, now for all our listeners out there, they're going to know, is Jesse still alive and is Elvis still alive?
Well, I think they're both gone, but people have other theories on that, so...
Long live the king.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good. Jess, thanks for being part of our video.
No worries.
Good luck with property management.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.